Now to continuing coverage from the peninsula, where complaints about panhandling are leading the city of Hampton to take action. Tonight, council heard about a plan to stop beggars from lining their pockets on the streets and outside businesses. But as 10 on your side's Liz Kilmer shares, the city's action is also designed to really help those in need, Liz.
Yeah, Anita, that's right. Tonight, city officials said they're not trying to discourage people from helping those in need. In fact, they want to encourage people to help, but instead by giving their money to places that will provide actual long-term assistance to help folks who need it get back on their feet. Please don't encourage panhandling will soon be seen on streets across Hampton, along with the city's housing crisis hotline, part of a plan council heard Wednesday.
It is a problem we're trying to deal with. It's a national issue. And so what we're trying to do is to come up with creative strategies to allow us to try and manage the problem.
Officials say people in Hampton have been complaining for years about panhandlers. People like Jamie Himes, who says he was once charged with assaulting an officer and resisting arrest while panhandling. Today, he was back at it.
I don't like it. I mean, if I could work, but no one wants to hire me because I'm a felon.
But officials say money handed to panhandlers doesn't provide long-term help. The city's effort isn't meant to discourage charitable people from giving, but to redirect those funds to shelters and other organizations.
I certainly do not want people to be less compassionate. I just want people to be smarter and more efficient with their compassion, making sure that you're trying to really change someone's life, not just a moment in their life.
Give the money or aid to an organization that really can provide long-term assistance versus that which will probably cause them to come back out the next day.
The city says panhandling is a protected First Amendment right. Another way they hope to curb it by having businesses on board signing a trespass authorization allowing police to ban panhandlers from properties. So far, more than 30 are on board. Himes says he doesn't think it's right.
As long as no one's bothering anybody, I don't feel they really should worry about it too much. Some people you have to make money somehow.
And council action wasn't needed here. I'm told this was a city staff project. Those signs, they haven't been placed up just yet, but will be any day now. And depending on the success of this, some may be moved or more may be added. I'm live in Hampton. Liz Kilmer, 10 on your side.
All right, Liz.
Hampton, VA. The city of Hampton will be putting up signs throughout the city to encourage would-be donors to reconsider giving to panhandlers and to direct those in need to the right place. Jamie Himes was standing on a street corner along Coliseum Drive Wednesday, asking for help. He said he recently got out of jail and no one will hire him because he's a felon. I was panhandling at the time. So I got assault on a police officer, resisting arrest and stuff, Himes says. As part of a new campaign, Hampton crews will be putting up the signs at busy intersections, including along Coliseum Drive, directing those who need help and those who want to help to other resources. Read City of Hampton's report on panhandling. The signs read, "Please don't encourage panhandling." The city and local nonprofits help the homeless. The phone number for a housing crisis hotline, area code 757-587-4202, is included on the signs. 1. Make people think about whether or not they want to give their money in this way, but also make sure that people know that the city is doing outreach to homeless and has a program to actually support the homeless. And then finally, if people are needing services, there's the number they can call. It's a hotline, says city spokesperson Robin McCormick. Himes says he collected more than $50 panhandling Monday. Asked about the city's plan, he said, "I don't know why they should worry about not encouraging people because I mean, if I was in a better situation, I would help. There was a time when I did have a good amount of money, and if I'd seen somebody panhandling, I'd give them some money," Himes says. Panhandling is considered a First Amendment free speech activity. According to the city, more than 30 business owners have signed forms allowing police to ban panhandlers from the property if the practice goes against the rules of the business. I think that supporting people who are in need is a wonderful thing for folks to do. It is altruistic. It is helpful to society. But just maybe stop and think about where that money goes and what it is used for and how maybe you could be more effective with your donations to a non-profit, McCormick says. Wednesday night, Council heard about the plans via the presentation. I certainly do not want people to be less compassionate. I just want people to be smarter and more efficient with their compassion, says Assistant City Manager Steve Bond. Trying to save someone's life, not just the moment in their life. Top news sponsored by Disabled Veteran says he's out thousands after work. The disabled Coast Guard vet is asking for answers after a trailer that Why are there so many people panhandling? Asking for handouts is the way some people make a living. Human Services estimates that fewer than a quarter of panhandlers in the city are actually homeless. What can the city do about panhandling? For the record, very little. Courts have ruled that asking for money is free speech, a basic constitutional right. The city is putting up signs in areas frequented by panhandlers to make sure they know how to get services if they are truly homeless. What can you do about panhandling? Don't reward the behavior by giving money. It's natural to want to help the homeless, so give your money to organizations that will use it to help those truly in need. Hampton is part of a regional consortium that has helped reduce homelessness by 35% since 2011. Hampton's Human Services has a team of people who look for homeless people, evaluate need and offer services. They also hand out comfort kits, which contain necessities. Video for the record. Panhandle info shopping tape to unmute if playback doesn't begin shortly. Try restarting your device. 10 amazing inventions for bicycles you must see. Chopbusters 606K views 15:24 The Staple Singers. I'll Take You There full-length version FUNKNA and 4.8 views for 37 All Green. How can you mend the broken heart? VM The Basti N Red 30 views 6:29 Bay Days is back as Racing to Save the Bay Festival City of Hampton. VA 66 views 10:22 Foster grandparent volunteers help Peninsula children City of Hampton. VA 49 views 14:15 The 45 RPM record friend Blanche 62K views 21:44 Update on new businesses in Hampton City of Hampton. VA no views 30:35 Arts in the Park continues Buckrow Beach season City of Hampton. VA 130 views 10:55 Volunteer in Hampton raises oysters to help clean the Chesapeake Bay City of Hampton. VA 77 views 16:10 Super Fast Hampton Cup Regatta returns September 23 City of Hampton. VA 7 views 18:35 Constantina Andritz.
Why are there so many people panhandling? Asking for handouts is the way some people make a living. Hampton's Human Services estimates that fewer than a quarter of panhandlers in the city are actually homeless. What can the city do about panhandling? For the record, very little. Courts have ruled that asking for money is free speech, a basic constitutional right. The city is putting up signs in areas frequented by panhandlers to make sure they know how to get services if they are truly homeless. What can you do about panhandling? Don't reward the behavior by giving money. It's natural to want to help the homeless, so give your money to organizations that will use it to help those truly in need. Hampton is part of a regional consortium that has helped reduce homelessness by 35% since 2011. Read more at hampton.gov for the record.
Officials say they want people to instead give money to shelters or other organizations that will truly get people off their feet. Hampton is one step closer to buying the Boo Williams Sports
So, hey, how long you been homeless out here for?
About 11 months.
11 months. Damn, that's recent, huh?
Yeah.
And how'd you go about to being homeless, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, they took the apartment away because just in traffic.
What are you doing out here to try to you know, get a little money in your pocket?
Get cans. Stuff like that.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Shit. And so do you well, you just trying to get back on your feet, or you just doing what you got to do right now?
I'm trying. It's hard though.
Yeah, I feel you.
First my rent or something.
Oh yeah, they want that deposit and shit, and then the rent. Yeah,
it's hard.
All right, so 11 months, huh? That's recent. That's too bad, man. I hope you get on your feet though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. But,
right on.
All right, G. That's cool.
That's Jeep over there. I could have brought him. Chubby, that's Jeep off.
Remember when you were a kid and you had no care in the world, and the only thing you wanted to do was come home from school, turn the TV on, and just play Nintendo, or even just go play at the park all day? As a kid, we never give thought of being homeless. When our teacher asked us a long time ago what we wanted to be when we grew up, I'm sure we never answered, I want to be homeless. Some of us answered, I want to be a fireman, or a policeman, or maybe an astronaut, or heck, maybe even president of the United States, but we never answered homeless. Well, I'm here to share 4 stories of 4 different individuals and how life on the street has been treating them.
Educated people running the lives of our society.
name?
My name is Rochelle Young Parker. I'm 21 years old. I've been homeless since I was about 18, coming out of rehab. My oldest sister used to take care of my grandma at my great grandma's house, and she couldn't pay rent no more, so here I am.
Okay, and are you from Merced?
Born and raised here in Merced.
Okay. Damn, and you're only 21?
Yeah.
You don't have no family around here that that'll help you or anything like that?
I have family out here, but the only family I have is my mom that's left, and she's also homeless.
Damn, that sucks. And how do you survive out here? What's your hustle? You know what I mean?
My hustle is my music. I rap, I beatbox, I
What?
dance.
You be rapping?
Yeah.
That's what's up. You want to spit a little verse real quick?
Sure.
Just whatever you got.
Let me see. They call me Little Ro, yeah, R.O. Niggas on these streets really gotta know. I ain't no hoe. But best believe every day I try my best just to break free from this pain. Yep, gotta lay my head to rest. People nowadays want to struggle. People nowadays think I'm stuck in a bubble, but I'm not. Every single day I rep what I got. No matter what people say, I'm never gonna end it. Never got shot.
That was dope right there.
B-E-L-I-E-V-E-I-C. I believe in everything. My memories that I dream. Every single day, gotta make it for my #1 team, no matter what. I gotta say what's up to those out there that struggle every day. No matter what I do, got my hands to praying God. Cause you know what, one day I'll make it along.
That's dope. That's sick right there. Shit, yeah.
A little beatbox.
You know, besides that, the rapping and the music shit.
Usually when I mob around, if I don't ask someone for $1 or anything, I have my group that's way over there. That, they got food, they got blankets, they got clothes. They usually help me out a lot while I'm out here.
So it's like a little community type thing?
Yeah. We all take care of each other around here.
That's pretty good.
That's the only thing that we got.
That's
Other than that, the cops always bug us. The sheriffs always bug us.
So, all right, I'm gonna ask you. You don't have to answer or whatever. Just be honest. I mean, it's up to you. But do you do drugs or no?
Used to.
You used to?
I used to do drugs as in meth, and I used to do weed. I've been about 3 weeks sober off of both of them.
Oh, okay.
And now the only thing I do is smoke cigarettes.
And so, how do you feel? Do the urges kick in? Like, damn, I wanna hit, or I need to smoke a blunt or anything like that?
Nah.
No.
Not at all.
That's what's up.
People that I chill with, they usually do that. If I'm around them, I move myself.
Oh,
so I don't get the urge to do it.
Yeah. And have you are you doing anything to get yourself out of being homeless?
Everywhere. If I go somewhere that's far, I'll make sure I stop at a restaurant or a store and ask for applications.
Do they give you one?
Most of them no, because I'm homeless, and they don't think that I have anything good for myself.
And they ask you that, or do you tell them that, or what do they say? How do they know you're homeless?
Usually when I go in there, I ask them if they have an application available. They ask me what's my state of getting an application. I tell them I'm homeless, I want to get out of the streets.
Yeah.
And they usually turn me away because I'm homeless.
Damn, you're just trying to work. That's messed up. And what's one of your worst experiences out here that you had being homeless?
The men being grabbed by dudes. Recently I was raped a week ago by someone that I thought I could trust.
Oh, so it was a friend?
He was like a really good friend of mom's, and he got a motel room. The next morning I woke up and my clothes was off me and everything. Other than that,
so were you under the influence, drunk, high, what, both?
I was sober as hell, just really tired from being up for a long ass time.
Damn, and you didn't feel him taking off your clothes or nothing? Damn, that sucks.
If I'm up for a couple of days from stress and that, or just because I'm scared, I'll mob. And usually when I mob, if I get tired, I'll stop where my feet take me and I'll just crash out right there.
Yeah.
So what do the cops tell you when they come by and mess with you guys?
Usually, because these people over here have what do you call them? The shopping carts. They have things to put their stuff on that they have wheels so they can move it around when they go places. And the cops always bug them about that. Other than that, they're just fucked up ass people. Judging all the time.
And so where you sleep, right here? I see there's a sleeping bag.
Yeah, this is my blanket. This is the only blanket I got for now. Usually I come over this part because my mama stays down there with her dude. And I'm not good with her dude, so I just come down here and just chill. Work on my music all the time.
Oh, that's what's up. You don't be writing? Everything's in the head or what?
It's all freestyle.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. All right.
So are there any homes around Merced still, or
There's
to help you guys out?
There's like drug programs, but I don't need a drug program because I can quit on my own terms. I'm strong enough to quit on my own. Other than that, I just have to keep a lookout for dudes. There's a lot of guys on the street that try to pick up females and everything because they want to. There's a lot of guys on the street that think they can get what they want, and they ain't getting this person right here because I ain't getting down like that.
So do guys go by and offer you money to have sex with them?
Yeah, that's the constant thing all the time.
Yeah,
I turn them down. Y'all motherfuckers got me fucked up. I'm a godly person, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, cool.
So what about like if you don't make no money to have food, they don't have no kitchens around so you guys can go eat? Or,
they don't.
I know before they used to do like the sack lunches and everything. They don't do all that anymore.
They used to do it at the rescue mission, and then the church across the street that owns that building shut it down because they were attracting the wrong people. So they closed that down. Every once in a while, they'll help us out with food, but not all the time. It depends on. It's like kind of like picking favorites. My homeboy is my ex-baby daddy. He gets food all the time from over there. And he brings it down over here to Jose and all them. And then they all eat up, and I'll just move myself like, all right, cool, I'm not hungry. I'll get my own food, because I can do that. And I'll go back over there later on when we're done eating, and I'll be like, hey, can I get some food?
get double, huh?
For real, you think you can hook me up a little bit, you know? So, I'm gonna go this way, and yeah.
So where are your kids at right now? You said baby daddy, so.
I have a daughter that I lost last year. I went 9 weeks with her. I'm saying it's a girl because I feel how hard it was a female. Other than that, February 9th is her birthday, her due date. And every time February 9th comes along now and hits, I'm gonna do a little memorial for her. Other than that, it's hard. Right. In a month, I'm gonna give myself a pacemaker from my heart, because my heart's really messed up right now. Other than that, I'm doing the best I can to keep myself a strong momentum, and pray to God every day that I'm happy I'm still alive, regardless of how bad the streets is.
Yeah.
So do you want to say anything as far as like, people trying to mess with you or anything inspirational or anything like that?
People that are on the street that are around my age, 21 or younger, just know that no matter how hard things get on the streets, don't ever quit. Don't give up on yourself, and no matter how many times someone wants to judge you for who you are as yourself or what they see, just know how hard you're beautiful. And for guys out there that think they can get a female for what she looks like or for an amount of money they have, they can kiss my motherfucking ass and keep trying, because they can get fucked up any day. I might be a female and I might be small, but I do know damn well my dad's in prison and he's registered for deadly hands. That means this girl right here could fight for a long time. No matter how weak I feel or how much pain I'm in, I'm always gonna fight.
All right, and then
he's got to.
And then what was your music name again?
My music name is Lil Ro. My street name is Hyphy, and my real name is Rochelle.
How long you been homeless, man?
About 11 years.
11 years. And little hustle that gets you through the day to get you what you need.
I don't want to tell my secrets.
All right. I can respect
cans.
that. Yeah.
I gotta feed him out of garbage cans. I feed myself out of garbage cans. I go up there on the corner and fly. We call it. I make anywhere from $60 to $100 a day. And 30 days and bad days. It's like, but I'm only out there a couple hours. It's like if I make $20, I'm gone. Basically, unless it's a real good day.
Yeah.
It's like they give you food, whatever. And it's the cops, the little Orlando bastard, and hey, good.
And do these cops out here, they always be hassling you and fucking with you and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
They kicked his food bowl over one day.
Well, they came up out here?
Yeah, I was on the other side of the creek. Somebody lost. I was right there by the sign, or the little building.
Yeah.
And somebody lost a fishing pole, so I went over there when he was asleep. They kicked his water bowl over, kicked his food dish over. Animal control was there, right? Trying to take him because he's abandoned. I'm right there watching the whole thing. I mean, the little old bastard almost got bit, and he's running like this, and he's snipping at his ass. I mean, they fuck with us. It's the same two cops. They fuck with us, and fuck with us, and fuck with us. Like,
yeah. What's their reason that they say they come up out here for, though?
they think we did it.
Did what, though?
Whatever happens over
Any
there.
crime that
yeah?
happens around the area.
Okay.
Yeah. They come and interrogate us and turn our shit like.
They turn your shit inside out. Fucking, it's like, yeah. Like, I grew up on the west side. I was the only white boy up there when I was growing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm giving them ideas.
I used to get shot at with BB guns. I've been here since '71, so did you.
Okay.
I mean, on that side of town. I mean, I grew up on 1419 O Street, but all the way down, I mean, I was in the neighborhoods.
Yeah. Yeah, cause okay, so let me ask you one more question, man, and then we're good. So how'd you go about being homeless? Just one day you lost.
I was taking care of my mom, and we're buying a house. We had $30,000 into it.
You're about the second person.
I got a $250,000 loan for the house. Right. And when she died, I didn't have no more payments. Somebody ripped off the money.
Oh shit.
Somebody levied her account.
Yeah, that's
and I went to prison the next day. It's like I've been out here ever since. Like,
how long were you down for?
all my 30s.
Oh yeah.
And Old Folsom, Susanville, fucking.
All those, huh? All right, cool. All right, man. Thanks again for your time and shit. Appreciate it. Didn't mean to come and bother you out here, but you know. Go ahead.
On the long, lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you listen to the engine moaning out as one long song. You think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. Well, your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. You don't feel much like traveling, you just wish the trip was through. You know what I mean? Well, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Like boom. Well, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go. Well, I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go. I'll be back someday. I might be someone else.
Since 2013? 15. Oh, 15? Dang, recently?
It's almost for a while by choice. After about 2011 or until 2013, thought I would do some gold mining, and that didn't pan out good, you know. So.
Are you originally from here, from Merced?
I'm from Tulare County.
Oh, you're from Tulare?
Yeah, and I went up north of Butte County to do some gold mining, and that didn't work out too good. That was a hard couple of winters up there.
Yeah,
really cold.
So what'd you do before you were homeless?
I was driving truck from 2004 to 2010. I had a Class B license about 2000 to 2004, and I got my Class A's worknet out of Los Banos.
The worknet?
Yeah, and I went to Modesto and Western Pacific Truck School and got my license for Class A. Had a job within a couple of weeks after that.
And how was the pay? Pretty good?
That was okay back then, you know. Then it started not being so good when I moved back to California, you know. Had a couple issues with getting my money from a company out here in Fresno, then a guy in Brooklyn, New York, so I didn't have enough money to do my medical and to do my license again, you know. So I had to let it go. I enjoy driving all over the United States. It was
that's
fun.
cool. You get to see everything out there.
Yeah, I got my 1,000,000 miles in easy. Well,
yeah.
maybe close to it.
Yeah. All right. And I seen, you know, that you're out here, you know, trying to make a little money and stuff. So, what do you do to try to survive out here?
Well, I don't do anything to break the law, but apparently the police don't see it that way around here.
They harass you and stuff?
Yeah, you get harassed, tickets, and you know, and they just let them go homeless for a week. I bet they won't know what to do the first day.
Oh yeah, I know.
See how they like it, you know.
That's real messed up.
But I'm not going to knock the PD though, because I mean you gotta be a a-hole to be a cop anyway. You know the way I see it.
Yeah.
I mean I see them harassing other homeless, and I don't like it.
Yeah. So do you don't mind me asking you, do you go stay at this shelter? Where do you sleep at night?
I don't go to the shelter or the mission. I don't even go to the mission to eat anymore for a long time. I mean, I don't go where there's corruption, you know, drug addicts, troublemakers, you know, things like that, thieves.
Yeah.
What I got is mine. I don't take people's things, you know. And
hey, that's good, man.
And I did that kind of stuff until I was about 18 years ago, and I grew up from that real quick. I realized it was wrong, and after that I started staying business-minded, and then look where I'm at today.
So you just basically keep to yourself, huh?
Yeah, I keep to myself. I mean, you know, I hung out with a couple of different people, but all they are is either thieves or troublemakers doing drugs around me. And I don't like that, you know. I don't want to be around that environment anymore.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I understand, man. Yeah. That's cool. So you just you want to take me and show me your bike and what you do to survive out here?
I just carry my things on my bike. You can see it from here. Got a couple extra tires for my trailer wheels, you know. Purchased the tent for $3 a few weeks ago.
So this is all your recyclables right here, huh? And
cash those in.
so do you cash them in like every day, or?
Well, I'll save them for about a week, you know. And
all stack up,
and
huh?
I'll have a few extra dollars for the weekend. And I carry a small battery in my tow tub so I can charge my cell phone, you know, my government phone I got. So I don't have to find electric too much.
Yeah.
It'll last me a week the way it is, you know.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, man, thanks for your time. You know.
Appreciate it.
A few questions. I mean, I see you got your sign right there. What does it say on there?
It says help. What we need is anything helps.
Anything helps?
Yeah. I'm homeless and anything helps. Any donation, food, anything.
Okay, cool. Just try to talk a little louder.
Okay.
Or you know what? You can step up a little bit if you want. Right there. That's cool.
Anything helps. That's what my sign says.
All right,
food,
cool.
anything. We appreciate any kind of donation whatsoever.
So my first question is, how many years you been homeless?
Since 2008.
Since 2008? And how did you become homeless?
I hooked up with somebody that was already homeless, and I followed them into the streets, and I ended up staying there. Does that make any sense? It was a woman.
Yeah.
It was a woman.
It was a woman? Yeah, then that makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Guys are all like that.
Yeah.
The women just have that thing about them, you know what I'm saying, where we'll follow them and shit.
Well, first I invited her to my place, but I stayed at my brother's, and we got kicked out of there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then she went to the street, and I followed her.
Oh, okay.
And I've been homeless ever since.
Are you still with her?
Yeah, in a roundabout way.
You still keep in touch with her?
Yeah. We still run together. And we run into each other.
Okay. And have you ever, so being homeless, is that something you like, or have you ever tried to get yourself out of being homeless and stuff?
You know what? Once you're there, you really stay there. I mean, because I'm just saying, whenever I held a sign, the sign is to help get you out of your situation. But more sign holders become that's our job. You know what I mean? We do that that's how we provide ourselves with our money every day. Okay. That's how we eat and everything. So like I'm a sign holder every day. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, just here recently now I'm starting to try to get out of the situation I'm in. But I've been in it a long time.
And how, like, say if someone, like, say if I was homeless and I was just like, how would I get myself up? Say if I'm homeless only like let's say a year, I'm new to the game.
Yeah.
How would I go about getting myself up? Like, what would you do if you wanted to be?
Missions, check out the shelters and the missions.
Okay.
Because they provide you with help. You know what I mean? Some people are ornery, and I'm a more ornery person. I don't go to the missions and stuff like that. I'm just trying to say, but for somebody who's just new at it, I would go to the missions and the shelters, and they'll provide you with some.
Oh, no, they'll help you out.
Yeah, if you want to put the work in, then there's a way to get out. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's better than just rolling the dice like I do, right? I'm just being honest with you.
And do you sleep out here on the streets, or do you? I noticed there's that little homeless shelter right there.
No, I stay in the streets.
You stay in the streets?
That's my preference.
And I know with summer ending and shit like that, does it get like, what do you do to try to stay warm out here?
You get into stores, behind stores, and little fronts of stores and places like that.
And then, so if it rains out here, you just like stay under a bridge or something like that?
Yeah, under a shelter. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and what was one of like the worst moments in your life, like that you could think of, like all the way up to, let's say, from your 18 to right now? What was like the worst moment in your life that you could think of? Just be honest.
Worst moment?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really picture like that. Worst moment.
Like, just say for instance, has anybody ever like came and jumped you or stole from you, or?
No, just having all my stuff stolen. How about that?
Okay, just having all your stuff stolen?
Yeah.
And if you don't mind me asking, what kind of stuff did you have and what was taken from you?
Just stuff I've gathered up. My clothes, my, hygiene clothes, my personal things.
Yeah, and damn, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You're already homeless and they still try to take your shit.
Yeah.
Do you know who it was, or?
No.
It was just.
But most of the time you do. You know what I mean?
Okay, and
you gotta take your stuff with you wherever you go. If you don't, you won't have nothing. That's what's hard about it. That's why you see people with shopping carts, and you wonder why somebody would push all that stuff. But if they don't, they won't have nothing at all. I'm just putting it out like it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, and so are you homeless by choice, or just because you can't get ahead in life?
Right now I'm homeless by choice, but I'm working on getting ahead.
Oh, okay.
I've just got cleaned up recently, and I'm applying back at a place where I used to work, trying to get on.
And you're saying that you just got cleaned up recently. What does that mean?
I mean, like, I cut my hair and I cut my beard.
Okay.
Hygiene.
Yeah. I thought you meant sort of along the lines like you used to do drugs or you're.
Well, yeah, I'm cleaned up in that area too, sir.
Okay. And what was your drug of choice?
Heroin.
Heroin?
Yeah, I was a heroin addict.
Okay.
If you're in the streets for very long, you're doing something to continue to stay in the streets. I mean, I hate to say that, but you know, what I mean, I'm not saying nothing bad about anybody, but you know, it's just rough out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mentally and physically.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, man.
And everybody's got their own release, so you know, that was mine.
And so what's your daily routine?
I get up and I come by my sign. I go eat.
And which sign is that? That one? Can you hold it up for me?
Yeah.
All right. Then that's
and I fly my sign till lunchtime, and I go eat lunch, and then I come back and I fly till dinner.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta get that money to eat, man.
Yeah.
And so how much would you say you make a day? Like, let's say on a good day.
Oh, I don't know, 40 bucks.
40 bucks?
40 bucks.
And on a bad day?
25.
25. And when the people drive by and you're holding your sign, are all of them nice, or do any of them fucking say any fucked up shit?
You know, most of the people are nice and they support you. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of good people out there, and I thank all of them. There are a few that, you know, have their own opinions on things.
Yeah.
They just yell at you, get a job, or they flip you off.
Oh, they told you that before? Yeah. Get a job, oh, that's fucked up.
Even though I probably worked longer than all of them ever have. You know, in my conscience, when I was unconscious. I'm 54 years old, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't just, you know, I've been out here since 2008, so you do the math.
Yeah.
I started, when I was 18 years old, I started in the oil field.
Oh shit,
I was a roughneck, yeah.
Where at, in Texas or something?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh, Oklahoma, okay, yeah.
That's where I went when I got out of high school, so.
Yeah.
And I've been working on ranches. In fact, I'm going back to work on the ranch when I go back to work, so.
Okay.
Not all of us was washed up when we washed up.
Yeah. They just think you're born like that, homeless, huh? Look.
No, I just look this way.
All right, cool. Hey. All right, man, and growing up, what were your dreams? Like before you're homeless and shit like that, what were your dreams?
I don't know, you know, I was just happy being a hard worker and working hard. That's what my dad did. My dad was he was a boss, and he laid the asphalt all over the place. Oh, did he? Yeah, and he was a hard worker. He passed away when I was 11, but that was just kind of, he instilled with me to be a hard worker. So I've always been a hard worker. Yeah, that's the thing too. I know the homeless are hard workers because you see them getting up and, you know, going collecting cans, traveling from this place to this place, and and sometimes I'll think like, damn, imagine if they got a job, you know, they'll be a good worker because they're hustling, you know, that's a hustling mentality to survive, you know what I mean? So all right, cool, man, thanks. Hey, I appreciate you doing the interview with me. All right. And I wish you the best. All right, thanks. When I come up, I'm gonna come get you. All right, all right, cool, thanks. Yeah, you good.
from that merchant ship. But the moment before they took I from that bottomless pit, my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We move forward in this generation, triumphantly. Yeah! Won't you help to sing redemption song? Songs of freedom, they're all I've ever had. Emancipate yourself from inner slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. You know what I mean? Have no fear for atomic anything, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand beside and look? We've got to legalize it before we fulfill the book. And it's in the book too.
Oh, yeah.
Genesis 1:18. Won't you help to sing redemption song? Songs of freedom are all I've ever had. And you too, I hope. God bless you.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
A little beatbox.
Little beatbox.
Yeah.